Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to go over NBA May 30th. Game 5 in the Western Conference Finals between the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dallas goes to Minnesota in this game after splitting the games in Dallas, And we see the opening odds and the best odds are on your screen. The best odds are your current odds plus 165 minus 190. And opening odds plus 155 minus 175. And yeah, we're going to go over this one real quick, decode this real quick. The spread is at Minnesota is favored in this game. Obviously, they're favored on the money line by 4.5 points on the spread. Total is 209.5 currently, 210 depending on the sports book you go with. And we're going to go over this real quick. Let me pull up my notes. The numbers on the top have been reduced. The opening odds, opening money line odds, plus 155 for Dallas underdogs, minus 175 currently, or minus 175 opening, for Minnesota. 1 plus 75 equals 76, 1 plus 55 equals 56, and so on. And that's how we get these values. 15 plus 5 equals 20, 1 plus 5 plus 5 equals 11. 17 plus 5 equals 22. 1 plus 7 plus 5 equals 13, And yeah, the current odds plus 165 minus 190 are on the screen. And without further ado, let's get going in this one. Game is on 14 date numerology. 5 plus 3 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 14. Minnesota head coach currently on 14 playoff losses. And Dallas head coach currently on 14 playoff losses as the Mavericks head coach. As you can see right here, this is Chris Finch. This is the head coach of the Timberwolves. He's 12-14. Currently has 14 losses in the playoffs. And if we go to Jason Kidd's page, he's currently on 14 losses as the Mavericks head coach in the postseason. And it is all on 14 date numerology, as you can see right here. All right. Minnesota opening money line plus minus 175. 1 plus 7 plus 5 equals 13. Dallas equals 13. And Minnesota head coach can get 13th playoff win. Let me show you that. Chris Finch can get his 13th win. He's 12-14 in the playoffs. Dallas equals 13. 1 plus 7 plus 5 equals 13. You can see right here, Dallas equals 13. A is 1, Z is 26. Reduce the double-digit values. Dallas equals 13. If you do not reduce, Dallas will equal 49. All right, 59th playoff game for Dallas head coach on 59 date numerology. 5 plus 30 plus 24 equals 59. 35th game for Dallas head coach Jason Kidd as the Mavericks head coach on 35 date numerology. 5 plus 30 equals 35. Let's go to Jason Kidd's page. You can see right here, it says 59th game. He's coached 58 playoff games currently. This will be his 59th. He's coached 34 playoff games for the Mavericks. This will be his 35th. Both on 59 and 35 date numerology. Minnesota opening money line minus 175. 17 plus 5 equals 22. Dallas equals 22 in single reduction. Game is on 79 date numerology. 5 plus 30 plus 20 plus 24 equals 79. 79 is the 22nd prime number. Let me show you that. 79 date numerology right here. 79 is the 22nd prime number. Dallas equals 22 in single reduction. Reduce the S once. If you reduce it twice, you'll get 13. S is the only digit in ordinal that you have to reduce twice because it's the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 is 10, and you reduce it again. 1 plus 0 is 1. Game on 52 date numerology. 5 plus 3 plus 0 plus 20 plus 24 equals 52, and Minnesota equals 52. Let me show you guys that. Minnesota equals 52. Z is 1, A is 26. We're going in reverse. If you add them accordingly, Minnesota will equal 133. If you reduce the double-digit values, Minnesota equals 52 on 52 date numerology. Timberwolves, in this series, Timberwolves will get their 49th at some point in this series eventually. Just a note, will get their 49th playoff loss versus Dallas, and Dallas equals 49. As you can see at the bottom of your screen, Dallas equals 49. Timberwolves are currently 30-48. Currently 30-48 all time in the playoffs. But yeah, in this one, the odds have increased for both teams. In particular, we're focusing on the favorite, the Timberwolves. Go from 175 to negative 175 to negative 190, minus 190. Giving them a little more value to the sports books in this one. The way this is looking, Dallas is getting heavy bets on the spread. This is based off global sportsbook averages. Spread is at Minnesota favored by 4.5 to 5 points, depending on the sportsbook you go with. 73% and 70% of the money. 73% of the bets, 70% of the money. This is all based off global sportsbook averages. This is based off real-time data. 27% going to Minnesota, 30% going to Minnesota. So basically, people expecting Dallas to win this game. Placing heavy money on it, and it's evident when you look at the money line, it's even higher. 82% putting heavy money on Dallas to finish Minnesota off. Beware of that pick in this one, because the home favorite is not getting most of the money on the spread or the money line, but they are getting a lot of the bets, 75%. Now this could change when the sharps go in. If you see the money line, forget about the spread. If you see this evening out a little bit, going toward 55% instead of 75%, and this going toward about 40% to 60%, then you'll be pretty safe with a Dallas pick. As it stands right now, Dallas is getting all this money in this game. Beware of the easy money, the plus 165 going in Dallas's favor. Beware of that pick. People looking to get easy money, sportsbooks know that. And I'm going to show you why they could extend this one more game into game 6 on June 1st. After we go over the totals. Over bets, percentage of bets. Overs at 209.5, 210. Over is getting 91%, 93%. No surprise there. The overs have been dominating the bets and the money all postseason in the NBA. No surprise there. But right here, the narrative. Mavericks could clinch NBA Finals on the first day of the 6th month. June 1st. If we look at the numerology of June 1st. Excuse me. If we go over the numerology of June 1st. Notice the 51. Notice the 15. Minnesota would come in with 31 wins. If they were to win game 5, 31 wins all time, and they could end it there on 31 date numerology. Dallas equals 13. 6 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 equals 13. And keep noticing the 51 and the 13 and the 61. 61 like the date. June 1st. Dallas equals 13. 51 date numerology. Dallas Mavericks equals 51. A is 1, Z is 26. Let me dismiss that. A is 1, Z is 26. Add them together, you'll get 150. Reduce them, you'll get 51. And notice the 150. That could easily be a 15. And 15 date numerology. If you separate all the integers, add them together, you'll get 15. So, hold on. Yep. So, Mavericks could easily, and plus the NBA is looking to extend this series. That's the only reason why the Mavericks did not win Game 4. They're looking to extend this series, so excuse me, got a strangle in my neck. Goodness. And yeah, they're just looking to extend this series for money. That is the only reason why Minnesota won the previous game, and they may win tonight based off the betting odds and people putting heavy money on the Mavericks. Just beware of putting heavy money on the Mavericks because they are dominating the spread right now and the money line with the money. 70 and 82%. But just food for thought. 6-1 June 1st, 61 June 1st, 51 date numerology, 13 date numerology, 15 date numerology, a lot like 150 for the Dallas Mavericks. Just keep that in mind, food for thought. Mavericks equals 47. 47 is the 15th prime number. Just food for thought. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys take care. Pray every day. Join the Patreon.